Keir Starmer's leadership exposed by Nigel Farage, what you missed. In a political landscape fraught with uncertainty, the recent confrontation between Keir Starmer and Nigel Farage has ignited a firestorm of debate. The stakes have never been higher, as the very future of the Labour Party hangs in the balance, challenged by a force as polarizing as Farage himself. This unprecedented clash raises urgent questions about Starmer's leadership and commitment to the principles that once defined the Labour movement. Critics are quick to label Starmer's actions as a betrayal of the party's core values, a sentiment echoed by many who witnessed the seismic shifts during Brexit. The Labour leader, once a beacon of hope for the left, now finds himself ensnared in a web of contradictions. While he calls for unity, many fear he is alienating the very grassroots that propelled him into power. The irony is palpable: a leader who campaigned on progressive ideals now navigates a treacherous path of political pragmatism. This conflict is not merely a personal squabble, it is a reflection of a broader ideological battle that could reshape the political landscape. Starmer's leadership has been described as once in a generation, yet the recent revelations expose a frail foundation. Farage, the controversial figure who spearheaded Brexit, has turned his sights on Starmer, accusing him of failing to represent the working class. This confrontation is more than just rhetoric, it is a clarion call for those disillusioned by the political elite. In a society grappling with economic uncertainty and social division, the question arises, who truly represents the people's interests? The historical context is crucial. The Brexit referendum was a watershed moment that revealed a nation divided. Starmer, once an ardent supporter of the Remain campaign, now faces the daunting task of reconciling his past with the present. Many critics argue that he is out of touch with the sentiments of ordinary voters, who feel betrayed by a political class that seems removed from their daily struggles. The fear is palpable: what happens when the electorate feels their voices are silenced? The consequences could be dire. Analysts warn that Starmer's conciliatory approach may lead to significant repercussions for the Labour Party. The party stands at a crossroads, grappling with its identity in an era defined by populism and nationalism. Farage's criticisms have struck a nerve, revealing cracks in Starmer's leadership. As the battle for the soul of the Labour Party unfolds, the implications extend far beyond party lines. This could mark a new era of influence, where the populist rhetoric of figures like Farage gains traction at the expense of traditional Labour values. Public figures have not held back in their assessments. Prominent commentators have pointed out that the current political climate demands bold leadership, not tepid responses. Many fear that if Starmer continues down this path, he risks losing the very core of his support, one analyst noted. With tensions rising, the struggle for the future of the Labour Party becomes increasingly urgent. The fight is not merely about one leader, it is a battle for the heart of British democracy itself. As this drama unfolds, the implications for future elections are profound. If Starmer cannot navigate this treacherous terrain, the Labour Party risks becoming a relic of the past, overshadowed by the likes of Farage and other right-wing populists. The British people will not forgive a leader who fails to stand firm against the rising tide of division and disillusionment. The time for action is now. In conclusion, the confrontation between Keir Starmer and Nigel Farage serves as a pivotal moment in British politics. It compels us to reflect on the values that underlie our democracy and the leaders we choose to represent us. The country stands at a crucial juncture: will it lean towards unity and progress, or succumb to the divisive politics of fear? This is not merely a political debate, it is a fight for the future of our nation. Join the conversation. Like, subscribe, and become part of a growing movement that demands accountability and vision from our leaders. Together, we can ensure that the voices of the British people are heard loud and clear, guiding us toward a brighter, more inclusive future. The struggle continues, and every voice counts.